I've already have the knowledge of what happens in a voltameter or in an electrolytic cell. Let's go to calculation in electrolysis. Under this calculation in electrolysis, I will be giving you 5 case study method or formulas to use to calculate various questions in electrolysis. But the first case study is based on first Faraday law of electrolysis. Let me state first Faraday law of electrolysis. First Faraday law of electrolysis states that the mass of a substance is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity. That is, M is directly proportional to quantity of electricity. And we know that the unit of quantity of electricity is known as coulombs. Therefore, we can say M is equal to ZIQ, where your Q is equal to current times time. Then the time must be in seconds and the current must be in ampere. So the Z here represents a constant known as electrochemical equivalent. So this is based on first Faraday law of electrolysis. So this is first formula under case 1. Under case 1, the first formula is M is equal to ZIT, where the I and T represent quantity of electricity. The second formula under case 1 is given as mass is equal to molar mass times current times time all over charge of the element, then times Faraday. So the small letter q is different from capital letter Q. The capital letter Q represents quantity of electricity, while small letter q represents charge of the element. The current must be in ampere. The time here must be in seconds. Then Q is the charge of the element, while F is Faraday. Since we know that 1 Faraday is equal to 96,500 coulomb. How can we get charge of an element? Maybe the question is talking about copper 2 tetraoxosulfate 6. You can see that copper 2 has a charge of what? Of +2. So definitely the charge of the element is equal to 2. Assuming we are working with zinc 2+, Z2+. Now, the charge of Z2+ here is equal to 2. Actually, we also have some elements that have 2 charges, such as gold. Gold has 2 charges. We have gold 1, Au plus 1, and we also have gold 3, Au3+. So the charge of gold 1 is equal to 1, while the charge of gold 3 is equal to 3. But mind you, they are going to specify in the question that you are working with gold 1 or you are working with gold 3. So let me do a quick recap. So I said under case 1 we have 2 formulas. The first formula is M is equal to ZIQ. Then the second formula is mass is equal to molar mass times current times time all over charge of the element times Faraday. Let's solve a question under case 1.